Okay, so now what we are going to do is to start with a new section, and in other words, it's going to be a new app called Posts. This is going to be the page projects where we have posts or projects. The main reason is to provide here the posts or projects, whatever it is, they have a common template. So we need to define first an app and then include a specific template for any post and to filter them according to some categories. So we will have dynamic categories, dynamic posts, and dynamic template to render the information inside a post. So let's start with that by stopping the server and creating a new app. So Python manage.py start app posts. First thing is to go here and insert posts.apps.posts.config. Okay, fine. Another thing here is going to be, let me copy this one, paste it here, and we will call it maybe posts. This one is going to be posts.urls. We need a comma and a comma. Fine. Coming back to the pages here and remove this one and this one. No need for them anymore. And copy these two and paste them in the views.py of the posts. So here, first thing is to add a urls.py. Go to the views. We have posts and post for the meantime. And copy this one, then close it. So no need to coming back here. Now we have here. We are here. Sorry. And simply we will provide two URLs. The first one is empty, and the second one is going to be, so this one is going to be for views.home of, I don't remember anymore, but it's posts. So views.posts, here we have POSTS, and another one where we are going to deal with it later. So we can create it and then we will work on it. That is, we can say, for example, post, or let's keep it directly as it is, post/1. So no, post/int id. This way, this is going to be post. Fine. So we have this one. We defined. Let me close all of them. So we just open what we need. Close all. Then open this one again. We have this one. We have this one as well. Posts and post. They are here. And now we can start working on everything. So the first thing we need to do is to work on this page. So for this page, we need to define the main models. So let's start by the models. So let's start by importing the libraries or the packages that we need to use. So for sure we need from ckeditor.fields import rich text field. We have import OS. And we have from Django.core.exceptions import validation error. The first class is going to be category, where it's going to be the category for any post. So models.model. And class meta, because we need to change its name in the admin panel. Plural equal to categories. Then we have name, which is equal to models, character field, maxlen 200, abbreviation. Okay, so this abbreviation is used just because when we are going to deal with the template, the filter of the data is made on CSS using CSS and JavaScript. So we need some abbreviation to create an abbreviation in order to make the filtration of the data goes in a good way. We will see, we'll talk about that when we arrive to the template, so you will understand in a better way why we need abbreviation. Anyway, it is just a character field, max line of 10, and default is empty. Finally, we have __str of self, where it returns self.name. So now we configured the category. Let's go and since the post, or no, let's work first on, okay, let's start with the posts. Let's start with the posts so we can make everything together. That's better, for sure. I will go back to the, let me see. So we are in posts. Here's a resume. Let me copy this one. I need it. So I will paste it here and let's start with a post. class post models dot model. Then title is equal to models dot character field max length 200. Fine. I think it's better to make it 300. Sometimes we need a long title. We need created at because when we show a post, we will have a section for other posts. So we will show other posts according to the most recent posts. So models, datetime field, auto now add true, and blank is equal to true. Content, the content is a rich text field. We have also is featured. So this one is a boolean, and when it is true, we will show that post on the highlighted projects and post of the homepage. Okay, so by default it is false. Finally, we have photo models dot image field upload to posts slash %y %m %d, and here we go. And the validators are validate. Fine. Finally, we have the category. This one should be small, which is a models dot foreign key of category with on delete models dot cascade def __ str self return self dot title. Great. I think now everything is okay. Let's now go to the admin here and work on this. We need from dot models import post and category. Then we have class category admin dot model admin list underscore display. So let's display the ID and the name. That's it. Instead, for the class post admin, we need to insert, let me see, list displays. We will insert ID, title, category for sure, and this feature. Fine. Last thing, admin.site.register of category with category admin, and admin.site.register of post with post admin. Perfect. I think we completed everything here. Let's go and run migration. Okay, now let's go and check the views. So for the views here, first let's start with the posts here. So it will take from dot models import post and the category. We have posts equal to post dot objects dot all. Categories is going to be category dot objects dot all as well. Okay. Instead here, since a post has an ID and we are going to deal with the ID, so what I'm going to do is to say others is equal to post dot objects dot exclude. So from the object I will exclude the post that is has the ID itself. Here others are the other posts that are going to be shown at the bottom of any post, and order by minus created at. Minus created at, it means reverse equal true. Fine. So it is descending, and I will say others equal to others of 5, because I don't want to show all of them, just 5 are enough. Again, we have post is equal to, let me import the get object and not get list, and I will say get object of post pk is equal to ID, data is equal to post, and others, other. Here we go. Now Last step. Last step is to deal with the templates. So let's go and start dealing with the templates. So here we are going to deal with post.html and posts.html. So starting from here. Okay, so now, as you can see, we have here, so let me open it again. We have this section, is this one. We have here the categories, that is this part here, and then we have the posts. So for the posts, I will remove all of them and keep just one single post. So this is a post. As you can see, what I'm going to do is, okay, now it's better. I will remove all the remaining. This one is a post, so starting from here, remove everything else. Here we go. Okay, great. Now, let's start by working on this field. The first one, that is here, will stay the same, where it filters the data according to star, so it means all of them. Instead, these three can be done using a loop. So I can say, for example, here, for category in categories. Okay, let me just check if I called it correct. Categories. Okay, categories. And we can now, for example, remove these two and say filter minus. Here we have Python. Well, actually, this is the reason why I added something we call the abbreviation. So category dot abbreviation, and then we have the category name. So it is category dot name. Great. Next thing is to start here. So we need a for loop for post in posts. We have here the image. So post.photo.url. Here we don't need anything. Here we have the name, so it's post.title. Here we have the section, in other words, the category, so it is post.category.name. Finally, we have here the href, where it takes us to the page itself, and it's not, so it will not open it in a new tab, but it will redirect us there. So it is in this way. We can write it in this way. It is going to take us to post, where the post has that post ID. And to prevent what happened in the last video, let's close the for loop. Great. Now we can go and start inserting some records and then see the result. So let me open the admin panel. I need to rerun the server. Refresh. Great, we have all of these here. Let's start by the categories. So the first one is going to be category 1, for example, and ABC, then category 2. So these are just for testing. DEF, then category 3, GHI. Okay, and here what I'm going to do is post 1, test. Okay, we need still to work on the homepage, so we'll do that later, but let me add a random photo. And this one is going to be in the category 1, post 2, test, in the category 1 as well, post 3, test. This one is gone in category 2, and we can add another one in the category 3. Here we go. So now we have 4 posts, 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 2 are for the category 1, post 3 for category 2, and post 4 for category 3. Let's refresh and check the result. Wow, an error. Let me see. The error is in page 50. Okay, so it's here. Okay, the same thing. Close the loop, refresh. Perfect. As you can see now. Okay, for the images, because the images will be they have like different shapes and they are not fully covered, like as you can see here or here. So don't look a lot on the images. Later on, for each post, they have like a fixed size of the image and it is fully represented inside the box. The most important thing here is to just tell you and to show you how everything works properly. So we have post 4, category 3 here. So now this one, as you can see at the bottom, it will take you to posts, post 4. If you click on it, it will give us the general template. Now in the next step, we are going to deal with that. But the most important thing that here, as you can see, everything is working properly except the categories. Let's go and think and check why the categories doesn't work perfectly. Abbreviation. Here it is, abbreviation. So Let me check it. So let me see here if it shows. I think we can solve it from here. Okay, so the error comes from here. As you can see here, we need to add the abbreviation. So it's going to be post.category.abbreviation. And now to refresh, here we go. We have in the category 1 the posts. Here we have this one, and here we have this one. Amazing. Now we finished this one. In the next video, we'll deal with each post itself, and we will deal with highlighting or representing the posts highlighted here. Okay?